Hello everyone, my name is Veer and today I'll be cooking my CLE Cooking on a Budget assignment. So first we'll be cutting our vegetables, so onions and bell peppers. Then we'll be seasoning our chicken, and then we will all be putting it in the pan ready to cook. Alright, first we'll be cutting our chicken. So you will be grabbing the chicken, cutting it down the middle. Then cutting it in long strips. This is what it looks like after being all cut. Then we'll be dicing some onions. I know they're already cut a little bit, but I'm just gonna dice them up a little bit more. And then we'll be cutting some bell peppers into long strips. First we'll turn our stove to low. Then we'll add a little bit of oil to the pan. Then we'll be adding our diced onions to the pan. And stirring them on low heat. And then we'll be letting them cook for about 3 minutes while stirring and making sure all sides are evenly cooked. Then we'll be adding our chicken to the pan with the onions. And stirring them so they cook evenly. And while the chicken cooks for about 7 to 8 minutes, we'll add a pinch of salt. And now that our chicken has turned white and is starting to cook, we will now add our peppers. And mix them around. And now we'll be adding our seasoning. So first we'll start with taco seasoning and just sprinkle some of it along the chicken. And then we'll be adding paprika, about half a spoon. And then finally we'll be adding half a spoon of exotic gourmet foods Cajun seasoning. And then we'll mix it all around. And while I'm stirring, I'm just going to tell you, the reason I put the seasonings while everything's in the pot is so not just the chicken can have a flavor, but also the vegetables. And now the chicken is done cooking, and I can tell by putting the thermometer in there, and it is about 74 degrees Celsius. And now first we're going to be preparing our tortillas. So first we'll be taking about a spoon of mayonnaise and placing it on our tortilla and spreading it around. And now after we're done spreading around our mayonnaise, we will be putting a little bit of hot sauce. Just a little bit, just to spread it. And now we'll be adding our chicken, bell pepper, and onion next to our tortilla. We'll be adding approximately 2 scoops. Those were some little scoops, so we'll add it like a little bit more, like 1 more big scoop. And a little bit more of the bell peppers and onions. And then spread it around. Now we'll be adding about 1 handful of cheese onto the tortilla. And just spreading it all across. Now we'll be folding our tortilla. So first we put one over and the other one over that. Then we'll be adding some butter to our hot press while it heats up. And now that our hot press is warmed up, we will put our chicken wrap on it and close it and wait a little bit of time until the tortilla becomes golden brown and cooked fully. Now that our wrap is all done cooking on the hot press, we can gently and carefully scoop it up and put it on the plate, ready to eat. Alright, first my dad's gonna rate my food, so take a bite and rate it out of 10. Alright, so what do you rate it out of 10?
You know what? I'm gonna give it 10 out of 10.
Alright, thank you. Now my mom's gonna be rating the food, take a bite and rate it out of 10. So what would you rate it out of 10?
Tastes really good, I would say. 10 out of 10 for your first time making it.
Alright, thank you.